Let's talk about workforce strategy. This has always been an HR function, an HR job. It's HR's problem. Sounds like a people problem. Have you heard those sayings before? Yeah. 2 decades in HR, I've heard that too. It's always an HR problem. But what we don't realize, it's an organizational problem when we don't have a strategy for our people. When we don't even know where we're going next. When people don't have career paths. See, workforce strategy and really coming together as an operational function is a competitive advantage versus just an admin function of filling the seats. So when you aren't working on workforce strategy, when it's just an HR problem, you're going to be stuck in survival mode. You're always going to be reacting to a person leaving, that new hire that didn't work out. We're overloaded like we didn't see that coming. And these last minute hires and then the surprise turnover is going to cost you. And then you go from leading the change, leading your organization forward, helping it grow, to reaction. Now you're just spending all your time and efforts on replacing people that have left or on scrambling to get someone in because now you have this sudden growth. But you can forecast this. Your organization has goals. Your organization has initiatives. We have the blueprint already to begin the workforce strategy. Now we need to break it down on how do we execute that. So forecasting talent should be based on goals, not based on turnover. There'll be a future video on development of internal pipelines. How do you get that long runway going so that you continually have internal talent to grab from, that they have their own career paths, so you're not always scrambling from the external world, the external job market. So make sure that we're connected, subscribe, share this out to your leaders as we continue this workforce strategy journey. Workforce planning is ongoing. It is not a once a year function. When you get into that mode of only looking at this once a year, you start to hire from the past. It's not a strategy for the growth of your business anymore. It's a reaction to the outside world who's coming and going. Or the cry from your internal employees that they want the next thing. Why are they driving that conversation and not you? And when we get stuck in that reaction mode of just hiring because of turnover, hiring because that's what we've always done, you're always hiring for the past. You never get to what's next. So that's why we wait until days before someone retires, and then we're surprised that information is lost. That's why we wait until someone leaves, and then we find out they have no backup. Reaction mode. Let's get back into the driver's seat. We can start creating great backups and having these long runways to prepare for retirements. Plan for goals, not for turnover, and really reduce the stress around your organization and shift the energy from this survive back to a thrive, back to excellence, back to leading the change. And when you start thinking about this, it doesn't become an HR problem, an HR function. It becomes a business and operational strategy of growth. So are you leading the change, or are you just chasing it?